knockout blow to those Knicks. Tyrese Halliburton, Pacers looking to clinch the series against the Knicks, Game 6, Eastern Conference Finals. Hey, Pacers are up just 4. Beginning of the second half, boy, they went on a 9-0 run to start that third quarter. Pascal Siakam with the 3. And then this is what they did. In transition, is at their best. Siakam, the bucket, and 1. After the free throw, Indiana was up 13. Then Siakam again with the follow. You know, he led the Pacers in scoring in 2 of these 6 games. And then Thomas Bryant came off the bench, letting it rain from 3. 11 points in 13 minutes. It was 3 of 4 from distance. They were up 15 at this point. It is Spicy P. The mini Pacers up by 16. Then the final seconds here, the third. Knicks can't get it to go, and then the Pacers the other way. You know the Pacers outscored the Knicks by 74 points in transition.
That's what they do
in this series.
That's what they do.
To the 4th, and the Pacers, boy, they put the clamp on Jalen Brunson. Held him to just 19, but 5 turnovers. There's 1 there. Pacers up 14, and then Halliburton. I mean, great game by him. Takes it all the way to the rack, gets the roll. They're up 16. Siakam. Awesome. He was named the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Pacers blowing them up. They're up by 20.
No way.
Hali, 21 points, 13 assists, 6 rebounds. Pacers get the win, 125-108. They're headed to the NBA Finals for the 2nd time in franchise history and the first time in 25 years.
It means a lot. You know, this is a franchise that took a chance on me, saw something that other people didn't see in me. You know, sometimes I think they saw more in me than I saw in myself. I love being a Pacer. You know, there's nothing like it, and this is a really, really special feeling for me.
Every single person on this team is just amazing person. Like, I mean, he's just a bunch of good guys. Outside of the talent that we have, you know, I just know that how connected we are, and we won't stop. We won't stop, and when, you know, there's bad games and whatever the case might be, like, we're still gonna be here. We're gonna wake up every single day, head up, and we're gonna go to work.
So now the Pacers move on to the NBA Finals, 2nd time franchise history, joining the 99-2000 season when they were going to lose to Shaq and Kobe in the Lakers in 6 games. Pacers advanced to the finals in similar fashion as their first appearance. Both this season and in 2000, Indy knocked out New York in the conference finals in exactly 6 games. This time around, they celebrated the clinching win at home. And as for the Knicks, it was what was the most successful playoff run in over 25 years. However, the loss means the Knicks' drought without an NBA title now stands at 52 years and counting. Here's Jalen Brunson.
Sucks, man. Simple as that. It sucks. Eventually, yeah, we can look at stuff and see the positives, but not right now.
Unfortunate. It's unfortunate that we put ourselves in a position like that. And, you know, with the season on the line, you hope that we can pull one of those Knicks victories, Knicks games out where you're down in the 4th and you find a way to come back and win. It just didn't happen tonight.
Put 7 guys, Ocho, we talked about them being a team by committee. You never know. Pascal Siakam showed up, and you look at the games in which he played extremely well, the games were not close. When he did not play well, the Knicks won. And Tyrese Halliburton had a phenomenal night again. 21 points, 13 assists, 6 rebounds. You know, finally he turned the ball over, but he was great. Nemhard was unbelievable. His defense was sensational. Neesmith played well. I thought the difference in the ball game was, guys, and Dwight, I want to know what you think. I thought TB, Thomas Bryant coming off the bench. Yeah. He hit 3 big threes, Ocho. He blocked the shot. I mean, his presence is over top.
All over the place.
He was all over the place, and I thought they played well. Dwight, watching this game, what do you think? What was the major reason that the Pacers were able to win this series? They weren't favored in any of the series, but they end up winning and going to the NBA Finals, and they make quick work of teams that were seeded higher than them and was favored over them. Why were the Pacers able to win this series and make it look relatively easy in doing it?
I would say they're one of the deepest teams outside of OKC is why they've been winning they can go 1 through 10, or they can play the whole, anybody from 1 through 10 they can play and go out there and be successful. So I think that's one of the biggest reasons why their offense, you know, you got Hali, he's going to give you buckets, he's going to get you assists. And Siakam, man, he is the difference maker, man.
Again.
Yeah, he's the difference maker for me.
And I thought he was aggressive. I thought both guys were aggressive tonight. Remember the other night, Ocho, Halliburton was not aggressive. I think he had 2 shots at the half. Tonight, he was 9 of 17. 2 of 5 from the three-point line, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Pascal Siakam, extremely aggressive, 10 of 18, 3 of 5 from the three-point line, 8 of 11 from the free throw line. He had 31 points. Neesmith, 10 points. Turner, 11 points. Nembhard, 14 points. Halliburton, as I mentioned, 21 and 13. And then you had Obi Toppin, 25 minutes. He gave you 18. Thomas Bryant, TB came in with 13 minutes, 3 of 5 from the floor, 3 of 4 from the three-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 11 big points. And that was the difference in the series all series long, Ocho. We talked about this. Their bench, because they're going to play 9, 10 guys every game. It does not matter. And you see, Tibbs started trying to do that. He started dabbling into his bench a little bit more. He played. McBride played all along, and then they inserted Mitchell Robinson into the starting lineup, and they brought Josh Hart off the bench. But you saw Landry Shamet get some extended minutes. We saw Darrell Wright get extended minutes, and so that's normally what we see. They normally play 7 guys, but they started playing 8, 9 guys. But it was not enough because their benches couldn't get the production to match what Indiana bench was giving you. Ocho, you watched this, and I know you thought the Knicks was gonna pull this thing off.
I did. Listen, I lost big money too, man. I lost big money. Hey, Dwight, that's what really hurt. You know, I had a bet with my old lady. I had a bet with my girl, man. And to me, it's a shame because she ain't finna get paid either. But the Knicks aren't paying.
I will get my money.
Anyway, now back to the games, right? I mean, listen, I was hurt. Honestly, I wanted the Knicks to pull this off, not just the basketball team, for the city, for everything New York has been through. I would have loved to see them be back in that.
They ain't been through nothing. What the hell they been through? You got to look. I would agree with you if you're talking about 2001, but they ain't been through nothing, huh?
They ain't been there since the 70s. I was rooting for them. They ain't been there since Columbus.
They went there. You remember when they went there with they lost to Tim Duncan.
When?
They lost, the Knicks lost to Tim Duncan in 99. 99.
99?
Yeah.
No. With Patrick Ewing, when he missed the finger rolled up? That was in 99?
That's when the Indiana went that year. You remember they lost. You remember they lost. Remember they lost to Tim Duncan now. Go back and look it up. 99, and then Indiana went the following year and got beat out by the Lakers. But they haven't won since '73. But they've been in '99.
That's what I mean. Going is one, but actually winning. But listen, tonight, man, listen. The Knicks, too many turnovers.
Yes.
Too many turnovers. Yes. In order for them to have to win this game tonight, boy, Brunson and Cat would have had